Hello guys, it's Alex and welcome to F1 2020 My Team episode 2 of the Alex Plays Racing team. So beginning of the episode, we've got some activity timeline to fill out and we've got some R&D points to spend. So I'm going to get straight in here and hopefully improve the gearbox first time. And I'm also going to, what's this one do? I'm going to improve the chassis as well. Oh, I can't do that either. Okay. Can I improve? No, I can't. Okay, so I am doing the engine. Minor piece there. Hopefully that can be done before the Chinese Grand Prix. That would be very nice. But yeah, it was a good first episode. Finished P9 and it's number 2 on my channel for the video. So thank you for showing its support. I appreciate everyone who's viewed it, who's liked it. So yeah, hopefully we can get this series continuing in a good way because I'm enjoying it. It's a break from Warzone for me. I wouldn't say much needed break, but it was getting a bit boring. So yeah, but there we go away. So I'm just going to skip through the calendar here and I'll get back to you at the race. So we're coming into the Chinese Grand Prix now. We've done one engine upgrade, which is very nice, the minor engine power, and we have got a gearbox durability upgrade as well. So on the whole R&D as a whole, we've now overtaken AlphaTauri, which is very good, but you know, it's so minor. I don't know if we'll be able to see that difference. And Haas has also overtaken Alfa Romeo. So coming into the Chinese Grand Prix now, I'll do the practice, won't show you that, and then I'll get to the qualifying. So here we go into the first qualifying run in Q1. I finished, I think it was 12th in practice on the speed, so not bad at all. If I can, you know, if I qualify 12th in this, that'd be great. But got Leclerc behind me, so I might be slowing him up a bit, but yeah, I'll get to you at the end of the lap, tell you how I got on. So we're coming back round for our first lap of qualifying. Can I get the last corner right? That's not bad. Get the DRS on. P6, head of Grosjean. I feel like I slowed Leclerc down quite a lot there, which wasn't the best, but at the end of the day I was setting a flying lap, so I couldn't really do much about that. But yeah, P6 on the first run. So here we go into our first lap in Q2. We're using worn soft tyres, the ones we used to get into Q2. Then I'll use the proper pair in the last run. But I haven't got high hopes to finish top 10, but obviously I'm going to give it my best go. But I'll get to you at the end of the lap. Coming to the end of the lap now. I have no clue if this is a good or bad lap, to be honest, but we'll see when we cross the line. P13, so it's okay. For a warm pair as well, it's not bad. So I need to get back to the garage and do another run. It's got a last lap just before Q2 ends. Got 20 seconds to cross the line. Let's see what I can get on this lap. Coming around the last bend now. Okay, nearly half a second. Can I keep it above half a second? No, I can't. Where did that finish? I gained a bit of time. P12. That's good. One better than last race, so I'll happily take that. And yeah, let's get into the race.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz and Sergio Perez, Ali, Fiat, Esteban Ocon and Magnussen, Gasly, Grosjean, Nick de Vries and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, Stroll. They've taken a grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So we gained position there from Lance Stroll, taking a time penalty, a grid penalty, sorry, and so did De Vries, which is good. So it looks like we're going to be a one-stop. I've put in a bit of extra fuel in because, again, don't fully trust the car yet, but here we go. It's up to 5 red lights, and away we go. Put it straight to Rich Mix. Is a very good start for me compared to Stroll. I've overtaken Stroll already. Can I go down the inside here? I'm going to have to brake a bit early, and I've been spun. Can I keep it held on? I can. I'm up to P10 with no damage. I drifted around that first bend there. We're behind Sainz now, but Perez is on my inside, and he looks like he's going to get the move done. ERS down the straight. Brake, brake, brake. Didn't take any damage, luckily. We've got P10 again, but there's a yellow flag behind. I've gone very wide. I need to concentrate now. Try and get back in this race. Try and get up the order a bit. We've dive bombed Sainz here, but can we hold on to the position? We can. Up to P9. Got a bit of a warning there, but no damage done to either of us. Oh dear, that was very poor. Sainz is going around the outside. I'm going to brake late. Take the tight corner around just to try and defend, but I've gone onto the curb and he's got past me here. Back down to P10.
We've got a lot of spare energy.
And he's getting away. The car does feel very heavy, as you can see around these bends. I think I just need to get my head down and just try and make a gap between me and Perez, because these cars are a lot faster than me ahead. Just try and get that second lead. There's a yellow flag behind us. Is that Stroll out or Perez? Sorry, he was going very slow for quite a while. Perez might be out here. Yeah, there he is. He's out. And it's a safety car, which is very annoying. Look at the gap, 3.4 seconds. I'd made a pretty nice gap from 10th to 11th, but it looks like it's going to close down. But it is only a virtual safety car, so we'll have to wait and see. And a few cars have gone in for the pits because they're on the soft tyres, and I'm the only one out. Or am I? No, Hamilton's out as well. So there's only me and Hamilton out. And as you can see on the left hand side of my screen, they're all getting overtaken by the slower cars. So again, a safety car really changing the race perspective for gain. But I'm currently in P2, miles behind Hamilton, but I'll take it. All the big cars, big names have pitted early because of the safety car. Is that a good move for them? I do not know. We will have to wait and see. So we're getting ready for restart here. Hamilton is slowing the pack down as coolly as he likes. And turn the fuel back up for Rich, ready for him to go. We're waiting. And he's gone. Has he got away from me? He looks like he's already gotten away from me, but I need to try and get away from Kvyat. which I've done quite well, to be fair. We've got quite a decent gap to Kvyat already, and now it's just about trying to make a gap again, ready for the pit stop. See if what we can do. So we're back with me on lap 10 now, and as you can see on the left, I've got a pretty big gap, but my engineer said to me that Ocon's got damage to his engine damage, so I'm kind of hoping next few laps it's a yellow flag and I can pit under the yellow flag, and I could maybe come out at quite a similar position of what I'm in now. But for now, I'm just gonna have to keep trying to bridge that gap even further for when I do pit. When I do pit, I am gonna come out 20th, which is not bad, really. Thinking about, there was a yellow flag a few laps ago, so as long as I can keep extending that gap, then I should be fine for a pit stop. Coming on to lap 12 onto 13 now, and Hamilton has pit, which means I will be coming. I am now P1 in the race, but the pit window is coming soon, so I'm just hoping a yellow flag or something can happen between now and then, just to speed me up a bit. But we'll have to wait and see. If you look at the come on, turn. If you look at the tyre wear, as you can see, it is getting bad. Front left especially, but look, I'm now 15th. I'm joining the pit window. When I come out of the pits, I'm going in 15th, so I'm still making a good gap between me and the rest of the cars. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm going to keep going out, because I don't see the point in pitting if I can make an even bigger gap if I stay out. Look at the gap to third, 10 seconds. That's a lot of time in F1. So I'm just going to stay out as long as I can, bear with the tyre wear, and keep making a gap.
In this lap.
Now the pit crew want me to come in on lap 15, but hang on a minute, when I go around this bend, I'll just show you. As you can see in the bottom right, it says I'm going to come out in 4th, which is an improvement. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's me versus Bottas. If it does go up to 3rd, I'm going to stay out for another lap. But Gasly has just came in, and so's De Vries. So thinking about it, I think this is the lap for me to pit, because all the cars around me aren't. You can see that gap to Hamilton is decreasing, and so is Bottas's. So I'm coming out 3rd, so it's time for me to come in on this lap. I just need to. Yeah, I'm really struggling now under the tyres, so it is time for me to come in. Now I'm on the straight, I'll just show you, look at that, my front left tyre is 50% worn, which is not good, and you can see Bottas is gaining on me very quickly, but I'll tell you what, I'm now going to come out 4th, but hey, what a first stint this has been. I've extended the tyres, so I'm now over halfway through the race, and I'm going on to hards, which is fantastic. So here we go into the pits now, and we've got to just see what happens now. Where we're going to come out. It's it doesn't tell me now. I think it said 4th I'm going to come out, but Bottas and Vettel, I think they also have to pit if I'm right. I think I'm right with that. So yeah, we're going to have to just wait and see what happens here in this pit stop. Come on, quick stop by the pit crew would be helpful. 3.1, brilliant stop. And we are coming out in 4th. So, and Norris is behind us, and I think he's still got a pit, but I need to try and get these tyres warm as quickly as possible here, which is not good around these bends. They've caught me right up here, but now I need to catch Vettel and Bottas and make sure they don't make a big enough gap for when they pit. So, and that is if they are pitting. I'm not sure if they are pitting, but we'll have to wait and see. And it looks like Bottas and Vettel are both pitting, so I'm going to get back to P2, which is and the cars behind me. So it doesn't look like their early pit stop did them any favours, and I've taken full advantage of that, and I'm up to P2, and it looks like I'm going to have a huge gap to third, but I need to still concentrate because I could still lose it if I do in every corner like that. But yeah, there's Kvyat, look, 10 seconds. So it was, what was it before, 5 to Kvyat? And Magnussen's back there as well. So the top cars, that safety car right at the start, has absolutely destroyed their race. Only Hamilton's really still in it for the top cars. So, but would you look at that? Look at that top 5. Who would have thought that? I just need to concentrate and make sure I finish in P2 here. I'm just thinking whether or not De Vries could actually get some points here as well, because I don't know where they are the rest of the grid, but I just need to concentrate on my own race to make sure Kvyat doesn't close that gap too much.
We're leading our team.
And that is worrying as we're coming across to lap 20, another fastest lap. Look who's in that bottom left, Mr. Bottas. He's gaining on all of the one stoppers, which is not good. He's got 8 laps to get, catch 17 seconds up to me and overtake me. So it's a bit worrying, but we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that one. And there was a yellow flag back there. It's annoying. I was setting a good time, and Leclerc's out of the session. Is that a full core safety car, or is he okay pulling up on the sides? I'm not sure, but that's another top 6 car out the race. He's still not yet to score a point in this season. Coming across the line, another fastest lap for me. But look at Bottas, he is gaining on me and the 2 other cars in front, which is a bit worrying. It could be a Mercedes 1-3 here, or even a 1-2 if I'm not careful. And coming on to lap 23, Bottas has overtaken Kvyat, and you can see the gap is only 14 seconds now with 5 laps left, so he's got to gain 3 seconds a lap really. It's a bit worrying, but I'm confident we can hold on now. As you can see, Bottas is closing that gap now to 11.5 seconds, so I've just got to keep him at bay really, just make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. He's just at the fastest lap, look, so yeah, he's definitely gaining on us, that is for sure. It's now down into the 10s. It's got 3 laps to do it. I can see him on the mini-map now, so it's a bit worrying, but hopefully we can see it out. Bottas has just set another fastest lap, and you can see the gap now is 9.6 seconds, and that is now 9.5. He's got 2 laps to chase me down. I've still got a lot of ERS and fuel to play about with, so when it does get a bit closer I'll just have to start using that, but it's looking okay. It's looking like I can hold on here. And Bottas has set another fastest lap, but last lap I'm going to really go for it. I've put it in lean. I think I'm okay now. He's not going to catch me up, so I'm just going to... I put the fuel in lean, saving my ERS, and the last lap I'm going to absolutely go for it and try and nick the fastest lap off. Let's see what I can do. Whatever happens, I've got P3 minimum. I'm not going to get overtaken by Kvyat. So all round a brilliant second Grand Prix. Again, saved by the safety car, because if that safety car didn't come in, I was going to be stuck in, I want to say P9 or 10, and all them cars ahead of me on soft tyres were slowly going to get away from me. That safety car caused them all to pit, and now would you look at it. But Bottas is gaining on me. I'm not worried. I've got this next lap. Look, I'm saving my fuel, saving my ERS. I'm going to really go for it and try and get the fastest lap, get an extra point for the team. But
okay, there's a gap of around 25 seconds between you and the next car.
And Hamilton's just taken the fastest lap, so that isn't good either. So it's going to be a tad harder now to get the fastest lap, but I'm still going to go for it. Why not? So coming around this last bend. So he's in the 6s now, so I'm going to put it up to rich mix. brake early, get a nice line, and here we go. Just like qualifying now, just going for the fastest lap.
Final lap of the race.
See what we can do. Got a green first sector, which is always nice. Take that early bend, foot on the accelerator as soon as I can. I have to say, the Chinese Grand Prix is one of my best circuits. So yeah, it is on expert level, this career mode save, but you know, like I just said, it's one of my better circuits, that and Baku. So I am surprised I'm P2. I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting points minimum on this race, and boy have I got points. Another green sector.
Mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Last sector now. Try and get a purple. Might be able to sneak the fastest lap if I can get off that curb. I have got off the curb. Tight line around here. Off the curb. Onto the last straight. Hamilton's won the Grand Prix. No surprises there. Got a bit of VRS left to play with and quite a bit of fuel. Going around this last bend. Brake early. Turn as tight as I can, foot back on the accelerator, and leave ERS on now to the line. Bottas to get into the 5 seconds, so fair play to him. Am I going to nick the fastest lap off Hamilton? I got a green last sector, I'm not sure, but P2, my first podium of the series. What a race. Pretty quiet, but I got my head down and just got on with the job. But like I said, that early safety car definitely helped us there. Fair play to Mercedes, 1-3. Going to get miles ahead of Red Bull now.
What made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium.
There we are on the podium, P2. What a race from the team. Good one stop, got the mediums to stay as long as we could. Pitted onto the hards, and the hards felt brilliant the whole way through. Good tyre wear. There we go, spraying Hamilton with the champagne. Overall, good weekend. I'm not sure if De Vries got in to the top 10 either. I'm not too sure. I have to have a look.
So then, it's time to
But yeah, we didn't get the fastest lap. We're second behind Hamilton. He didn't finish in the top 10, but where did he finish then? 18th again. Ahead of the two Williams, not too good, but top 10. As you can see, Ocon 4th, Verstappen 5th, Vettel 6th. Oh, I feel sorry for Kvyat, he was doing well. Ricciardo, Norris, Albon with the 1 point, and Haas didn't get a point either. That's disappointing. But as you can see on the standings, we are currently 4th on 20 points, which is fantastic. And I believe De Vries is ahead of, look at that, Leclerc is second bottom in the driver standings, and constructors, we are 3rd, which is again amazing. But you can already see Mercedes, different gravy, double the points of Red Bull. But yeah, another brilliant race in the career mode. So if you did like the video, please like and subscribe, and there'll be a video out soon again. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.